the strain has been felt, hasn't it? I mean, we hear reports about architecture students who are concerned about whether they're going to be able to achieve their qualification because of lack of resourcing. We hear staff seeing losses of administration support, and that putting intolerable pressure upon them, about cleaning services being cut back significantly. How are you measuring how these changes are being felt and whether they're therefore critical to the operation of the successful bits of the university, the success of the university? How do you measure that? Because I get a lot of complaints from people that you don't understand how those departments work, and therefore you don't understand when they've gone too far.
So I can make two comments. First of all, I have said repeatedly to colleagues, I meet my colleagues at least every month at what we call a town hall meeting where I'll talk about anything. The colleagues have pointed that out. And I have said repeatedly that reductions in staffing should not lead to anybody having an impossible job. If people think they can't do the job to the standards being required by their manager and in the time available, they should let their manager know, and if they would like to, they should tell me. So it's absolutely central that people should not be asked the impossible. Everybody should have a right to a reasonable job. And so that's very clear to me. More concretely, we have a process for dealing with this. We were very careful during the voluntary severance scheme, during the operation of that scheme, to make sure that, as far as we could, that people didn't leave from jobs that were essential. People leave, of course, from time to time in the normal course of events. We have a process for making appointments to vacant jobs. We make many appointments to vacant jobs. We try not to, because the university is in great financial difficulty. When we feel we have to, we do. You mentioned the architecture example. We've made appointments in architecture. It wasn't as quick as we should have done it. We've got quite a detailed process in which the operational unit, in this case, it's an academic post, so it's the academic school, will make a proposal. We interrogate that proposal quite carefully, because every pound we spend is money that fundamentally we don't have. And so we spend it if we have to spend it. We try hard not to spend it. And if somebody said, well, it's a pity the process isn't quicker, reacts more quickly, then I think that's right. We're reviewing the process now to make it move more quickly, but the process is in place, and that's what we're using to manage the situation.